don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Bizkit mix. So where the fuck you at, punk? Shut the fuck up and back the fuck up while we fuck this track up. Throw your hands 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 up. Now move fast. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Why? Because we get it on every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here? But we're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain. Yeah, 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot shit, that rock shit, putting bounce in the mosh pit.
Shazam 777 just subscribed. Original Biz.
Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give a fuck. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody, everybody, hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Move in, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Back up, back up. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Guys, listen. Let me tell you something. Almost lost the game. Shazam, thank you for 7 months, though. I appreciate it. Hello. Guys, I want to try something.
Thank you for the sub.
Put your ass away, child.
And I feel like I'm gonna
Chafing
fail, but I've got to
underscore
try
it's
really
underscore
hard not
just
to. I'm gonna get a
subscribed.
timer up on screen and
Happy Commodore 64,
everything.
Desktop computer emoji.
Oh my god! Desktop computer emoji! Shaping! 64 is so lovely! Thank you so much. Hi, Bagel. Oh my god. Holy shit. 30s challenge incoming. Scotold, thank you for the watch streak as well. Come on, laugh, you pussy. Hi, Crash. Hi, Pepsi. Let me get a timer up. Timer on screen. Because I can't laugh or smile, and it's a fart comp. The original challenge is to do it for an hour, but I don't think I could last an hour, so I'm gonna try and just last as long as I can. Because I am a child and farting makes me laugh. I don't know, a fart sound makes me laugh, so we're gonna try it. Yeah. No response about Mildred, no. Thank you, Shaping. How are you, doll? Thank you, Shazam, as well. What's with Twitch giving me... Wait, I just realized. What's with Twitch giving me treasure trains at the moment? Okay, treasure. Let me get the countdown. Holy guacamole. I'm gonna get this up because we need this. Hold. Yup, because you're a treasure. Stop that. What the hell? Maybe I can do this. Hold. Twitch change your name color? Tell them to stop. Hello? Combine with... Yeah, Chris, guess what? I have a treasure trade. Let's do it. Hold. Hold. Let's go down.
Naughty boy.
Unleash Louise 22 has gifted a sub to
you.
Scottle.
Oh
Thanks
my
to
god.
at Unleash Louise 22 for my sub gift.
Thank you, doll.
Let's start this train, Carl's toss.
Okay, train. I'm good. I won't lie to you guys. I wasn't going to go live today. Of course, as you can tell by the time it is, I'm late. I just woke up feeling, I think it's just one of those weeks with grief. I just woke up feeling like irritable and sad. And I was like, oh no, I want to stream. And I was like, see how you feel. And then I was like, you know what will make you laugh? Farts and the community. So I thought, I'm going to go live for a little bit and see. Laugh or smile and you lose challenge. Farting clans. Shitted on Maine. How are you guys? Simpson and Fort. What? Really? Wait, Ping, that's amazing. I'm interested. It has prox chat. Wait, because I swear, is it American 30th? Because it said 30th on my screen. Is that American? Wait, what, do you have challenges to watch or are we submitting? So what I'm doing is probably American. Yeah, right. So Nandre did this challenge, but he did it for an hour and it took him ages. And it's this hour best fart sounds comp and you can't smile or laugh. And you know I'm a really smiley, laughy girl. And you have to look at chat so people can like try and make me laugh as well. But you can't smile either. So I was like, all right, I know I can't last an hour, but I'm going to try and go for as long as I can for the meme. If I join a YouTube, maybe I'll be doxxed. Oh, Mickey, if you tell me, yeah, let me know. I will change it to Mickey if you like. But also, please don't feel like you need to. But, yeah, that's the thing, Bagel. I was like, let me see. Last night, I put it on and I was like, I'm not even gonna smile at this. And it's so easy to smile. I think my humor's tainted. But yeah, Mickey, let me know. Please, no pressure though. But anyone that does join membership, if you have like your government name and you're like, please don't show that, tell me who you are and I'll make it your username. And then if you don't want to be shown at all, I won't put you in the what's it called? The panels either. Taint. Thank you, Scotel. Thank you, Pepsi. I giggle at fart. I know. So I wanted to see if it would work. Oh my God, Cass. Listen, you might hear some farts soon. A good old taint tussle. Exactly. No, I don't know why farts make me so giggly. It's so weird. I don't know why. But maybe I'll be okay. Maybe I'll be fine. You know? I do want to try it. Pixel, not the Subaru ad. Oh no, my bad. Famous last words. I can't smile either, but this doesn't count if I smile. It has to be like you have to see the arch. This is okay. Okay, just so you know. Me literally sitting in my Subaru about to drive to far. True. Roll the windows down. Shove that out of my pie hole. Yeah, tell him. I know. No, I'm starting to sound like Chris. Nah, I'm joking. Oh my God, Mickey, I'm uploading. So I was gonna upload something yesterday and then ads were trying to strike me for like the jazz in the background. So I got to re-edit it, but I'm doing a behind the scenes of my Mighty Patch ad. It's only 3 minutes, but it's hilarious. It's so stupid.
Thank you for the sub.
Making you laugh when you try not to laugh is going to be so I know.
Away, child.
Donyan Rings 69 just subscribed.
Onion.
Omga full year and then some.
Aw,
I've lurking for ages,
thank
but officially
you.
been a clunt for a year. Wahoo.
My God.
Love you so much, beautiful Carls, and
Thanks,
hope you're doing as
doll.
well as you can be. Carl's kitty kiss.
Thank you for 13. I appreciate that so much. Wow, that went quick. Holy guacamole. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Naughty boy.
Crash.
Crash Loading has gifted a sub to Pixel Pigeon.
The snipe. Hello? Hi, Mikey. How are you, doll? No ads for Pixel. But if he sees a red light, he'll like slam on the brakes half a block before he thinks it still counts. Oh. Right. Hey, you know what? How good is changing the rules? I'm just joining, so if you said this already, I'm very sorry. No, I mean, that's okay, doll. I will try and do it next week. I've been a bit weird this week, mentally. And I don't know, I haven't really felt like doing much, as you can tell. Like, I haven't really done anything crazy. But next week, I have a free schedule. So keep an eye on the Discord. I'll ping everyone, and I'll let you know on stream as well to add TikToks and stuff. Was opening a box, and then the ring from the seal broke. Wait. A milk box. And a ring. Oh, no. Let me at him. What the hell? Oh, sorry, doll. No! No, Mikey, honestly, same, babe. I've been weird today as well. It's in the air. That's why I'm doing the fart challenge, because I know it'll make me laugh. Hi, Damo. How are you, my love? I've been chopping at the bit to send my favorite cursed TikToks to y'all. No, I'm very excited. Thank you for reminding me. So down. So down. Time for the knife to come out. Full moon not helping. Fuck the moons. Did someone say cuckling? Well, I read that as cuckling. Sorry. Cucking? I was like, yeah, cuckling. I'm just waiting for some people to get in, and then I'm going to try it. Now, I know I'm going to not do... guys, I'm going to fail so quick. But I'm going to try not to, okay? I'm going to really try not to. And if you want to play along at home, please let me know. Let me know when you fail. Literally, just feel like doing it. Fuck it, you know? Yeah, Mikey, that's fair, doll. That's fair. Very valid to feel that way. Hi, Abs. How are you? We know you have a whole cuck bench to watch your gorge. Cuck bench? I love going into a hotel room and seeing like the different cuck benches they have. Hold on, let me dig down and think about trauma and no smiles. My pleasure! I'm out on my bench. Oh yeah. Also, it's so funny because my captions are kind of bad. But they work. Chloe, hello doll. How are you? Hi Striker. Who's gonna play along with me, by the way? D. Thank you, doll.
Put your ass away, child.
Thank you for 46. Also, thank you for the treasure train,
Libby D
guys.
just subscribed. Tee hee hee.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Tee hee 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 hee. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be bad at this because I'm a giggly slut. You know what I mean? Like, even if, like, I don't know why farts send me so much. Farts just really get me going for some reason. I have no idea. Not get me going as in that, sorry. I had a problem on my TikTok. I said book. My caption said boobs. I got a warning. No, boobs. Damn it. I've only had maybe 10 hours of sleep in the past 2 days. No, why? Pig! Oh shit, fuck it up. Oh, ayo, ayo, ayo.
Stop it. We stop shaking it like jelly for 5 seconds.
We have to find the anomalies before we fucking die. Wait, that honestly...
Ping Ping Chicken Wing has gifted 7 subs. Naughty boy.
Thank you so much. What the fuck? If you got gifted a sub, please say thank you. Please.
Coda13_ just subscribed.
Please say thank you. That alert really does... It does what a Red Bull does to me. I don't know why. Really gets me going. Thank you so much, Coda, for 8 months as well. Thank you, Ping. Thank you, Mibby. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the subs.
Put your ass away, child.
Burb.
Bird3D just subscribed. Here's my
Fire
challenge
edits of
for
colour,
you. Bring
yes.
him home from Les Miserables, but it's 0.5 speed. But then you watch that video at 0.25x speed.
Burb.
Carl's side eye you ooh. Hurrah.
You. Hurrah. No, 51. Thank you for 51, doll. Do you have a flavor or... I love, if you know about my favorite flavor, I love sugar-free. That's my favorite. Thank you, Burb. How are you, my love? Oh, I'm sorry, Jules. All my love to you, doll. I'm sorry. I've been not as bad as that, obviously, but like I kind of understand the insomnia. I've been kind of weird lately too. I haven't tried the peach one. No, look, they're all tasty, but for some reason, like I haven't had Red Bull in a while. I'm out, but like the plain is my favorite. I love it. Hi Josh, how are you, doll? Hello. I'll start the challenge after the hype train ends, but I have to read chat as well. I have to read chat. I can't smile, I can't laugh. If I do, I have to start again. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm honestly gonna try and get to 10 minutes, no smile or laugh, but I know this is not gonna be good. If you want to play along, please do as well. Please, please, please. Get censored by farts. No. That's funny. Yeah, I want to do that. Abs, I did that ages ago. Do you remember that? We did like an hour of silence and we did random like moans or random like hee hee. And it was actually hilarious. I loved it. I can do it. I think some of you might beat me. Well, actually, not some. I think all of you would beat me. But here's the thing. I can't smile, right? And I know, no, hear me out. I'm going to try not to smile, but a smile has to be more smiley than... Because I'm going to try and stop myself from smiling. But you can be the courtroom. A random pipe dropping sound go. I love it. I love that so much. Axel, hello! Yes, get comfy. You can stay in bed. Are you in bed? My friends and I used to put Narrow Silence Broken Up by a laugh track and go play DVD, and the laugh would always happen after someone gets down. Oh, I love that. We got to do that. We got to do that on stream. Maybe I'll play some DVD after this and do that. I used to do this with my students. I would slowly move closer to their face going, don't smile, don't laugh. That would get me. I'm so bad with that. Also, today, guys, is going to be a big comfort stream for me. So I had a couple of ideas on what to do because honestly, I'm not feeling that good today, but I still wanted to stream because you guys made me feel nice and we have some giggles and stuff. So I was either going to do the supermarket sort game, but try and do a speed run of it. Try and get it done as quick as I can. Or do DVD with the laugh track. I was going to do DVD, but... Another carriage! Wait!
Another carriage for the treasure train.
How do we still have this? What the hell? Thank you so much. Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you. What on earth? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I am so late today. I honestly didn't expect to go live. But I was like, you know what, Carla? Wash your hair. Go live. Fuck it. Mikey, get some sleep, my love. I appreciate you. Here, we'll do a practice round, Mikey, before you go. You can't not experience it. We'll do a practice round. Oh, that's not working. But we're going to do a practice round. Ready? Not the pussy toss with the fun! Bobby!
Boy Wonder
No!
Bobby has gifted 5 subs.
Alright, fuck
Naughty
it.
boy.
We'll keep going in a second. Is it a pussy fart or a pussy queen? Failure! My thing isn't working anyway. I'll just use the, like Carla herself. True. I knew that would set her off. Fuck's sake. Bobby, thank you for the subby. Bobby, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do really well. I'm gonna do really well. Girl, as if. Oh, yes. We should snooze. Yeah, good idea. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. My God.
What's the flight entertainment? Did you say what the flight entertainment is? Get out your peanuts, it's party time, bitches.
Is this the same one? Michael. No? Michael.
This one might get her.
Fuck, you got me. You got me. You can't not giggle or smile with that alert. It's funny. I love that moment. All right. I just shat in my pants. That was the longest fart of all time. I lasted, it was only 3 minutes. Okay, wait. Funny sounds that will make you laugh. This might get me.
My life be like,
No, that will not get me. That will not get me. Relaxing diarrhea sounds 10. Title my sex. Mikey, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's that? You know what gets me? You know that that the sound, like the goofy ass, like the one where you like it's the it's cartoon stuff. Bring him home 0.5 speed. I don't even know what this is. This is my first time chat experience. James!
Let him rest.
How do I do that?
Heaven
Times 2.
Bring him home. Bring him home.
Oh, it sounds much better.
Bring him home. He's like the sun I might have known.
I didn't know he was in Les Mis.
God had granted me a son. The summers die one by one. How soon they fly.
I do love Hugh Jackman's aggressive vibrato. Love a bread. No, I love how he sings. It cracks me up in the best way possible. Wait, cartoon falling over, don't laugh. Impossible.
Don't laugh, not even a smirk. This is your ultimate test of self-control. If you laugh even once, you're
These are
out.
never funny.
Sounds easy? Think again. 99% of people
These are
fail.
never funny.
Only the unbreakable 1% make it to the end. Think you're one of them? Let's find out. There are 3 rounds: beginner, pro, and the impossible. Each
These
round is
suck.
harder than the last. Each second is more tempting. Laugh once, just a tiny bit. Game over. Take a breath, focus up. Let the challenge begin.
Whipped cream challenge.
Why are these always so shit? They're not
You
funny.
survived round 1 without
Yes.
even a twitch. Impressive. Smash that like button to prove you're built different. But don't relax yet. Things
Yeah,
get
low-key
real
mean.
now. No smirks, no raised eyebrows, just stone cold focus. Most people fold here. Can you handle the pro level? Let's find out.
One. Oh, yeah, that's
There
right.
you go.
There you go. Lick it, lick it.
Here we are with our grandbabies. There go Gabby. She's riding the big bike. There go Bella riding the. Ow!
All right, I'm not finishing this. This is really bad. 21 million views! 21 million! What? 21 million views! Huh? What the hell? Don't forget to sub to prove that you're different. You know all I want? Oh, I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I'll do. There are these videos on thingy. What's this? Girl, not JoJo's Karma. I know exactly what we can do. There are these poker face videos on TikTok. And they usually get me. Let's try. Let's do his highest rated one. Let's see.
This is my.
All right. This is it. Let's go.
Hold your dick and put it in. Feel my ass move and then smack my ass at the drum. For this is your dick. This is my ass.
Am I stone cold today? That would get me on a normal
Hold your
Tuesday.
dick and put
That's crazy. Am I like just... You don't need to see the screen. It's just a guy staring at you. But like, am I usually this bad? No, these are not good at all. Henry! Hello, doll. We'll like, yesterday we're like, has Henry come in? We miss Henry. How are you, doll? I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, let me click these links. Hold. Chris, are you gonna do the thing?
And now, an exclusive sneak peek of Frozen 2. Click here.
Chris!